Hi, host Eric here with more on existential terror. I It's just been, I started this upload of this video I made today with my parents. It's uploading right now. Free up me. Alright, host Eric out on that. I'm not here. That's what I figured. I figured I'd check. See if they're still there. It's interesting. I don't want to be enigmatic like that, actually. I didn't realize that it's not fake. It should be, right? Interesting. Oh wait, I didn't realize, but in fact, it's really how it is. Not fake. Well, not instant. Every once in a while, maybe. The lines blur at a certain point too. From this point forward, will be a fast video, I promise. No more fucking around. So, my current theory is that existential terror is for the ENTP a phenomenon of. I said it's gonna be fast, and then my theory is that existential terror is a phenomenon of the poor SI of the ENTP. Existential terror in the ENTP is a phenomenon of the poor SI within the ENTP. Because I feel so much like there's solvency in making these videos for me. The ones where I go and talk to my parents and look at those pictures. It's like the past I lament losing is being preserved. It makes a big difference to me. That not just that it's being preserved, but that it's being observed. I'm sorry for the unexpected emotions. I didn't expect that. I actually was I'm feeling fine. That's gonna slow you down. Okay, here we go. So it's important to me that it's being preserved and observed. It makes it real for me. And I think that's got to be because the ENTP doesn't have any real anything. To say we don't have mastery of it is to imply that what we have is much better than what it actually is. We have no mastery of SI, and my past is just. It's funny. I was always confused by what I heard described about cognition in general. I tried to compare myself to it as though. I mean, it was being presented. Cognition was being presented to me so much as a character issue at all times. Like, these are things we value, and this is what matters. In my house, what mattered was I was supposed to be really smart. That's what they kept telling me. And when your parents keep telling you you're smart, it's obvious it matters to them. And then, you know, You want to be smart, I guess. I don't know. But I found that a frustrating burden for me because I didn't actually believe I was smart. Certainly not as a child. I thought I was faking it for sure, and I had to fake it better, maybe. Which it didn't matter anyway. What mattered was just faking it. Faking it well was all that mattered anyway. Like, there are no rewards of being smart beyond the rewards that you get from faking being smart well. Was something of an axiom I figured out when I was a kid, you know? I don't know if I figured it out. I don't know how much I metacognited about it, probably a limited amount. But I sort of understood that it was more important to look like for people to believe you were smart than it was for you to actually be smart. Or at least I guess maybe it could even be that it was easier to ascertain that criterion for me. Like, well, I'm doing that thing right because people are happy. I don't know. Regardless, I got a little off topic there. The SI part of it comes into play when I hear described people's memories. I hear described, because when I was growing up and you're talking about intelligence, it was a much less nuanced understanding of intelligence than it is today. And it was so often depicted as this raw processing thing, this memory thing. And math, memory and math. And those are the real smart people. And yada, yada, yada. What impact did that all have on me? I don't know. But the SI has the impact of me, I think, of making me feel as though my past is not solid. It's not solid. And I am very glad that's my fourth function weak slot because that's the kind of work when you say like you're working on yourself, right? People imagine somebody meditating or whatever, but when I'm having these YouTube videos up here, I'm literally working on myself. I'm working on outsourcing SI duties to an external agent routine or agent clone or something, like agency routine, server routine, or whatever you want to call it. I'm outsourcing that to that such that I can reference it when I want to, and reference it way better than I would be able to in my own mind. Even probably for an SI dom, I guess. I wonder what it's like to have your memories be so solid to you, have your past be so solid, so well established. To me, it's this panic of it slipping away and things changing without my noticing, without it having been kept track of, without it having been made real. So, another visit to Arcadia, another bucket full of tears. Don't be going to Arcadia now, or you'll be having a bucket full of tears. A bucket full, I say. got lost in thought.